Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Seminoles offense will get the first swing today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the goal line.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Breaks free. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
Pitch to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air. It's awesome. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Now here's the toss play. He shreds the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll toss it to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver, you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Makes a quick catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Caught quickly. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback with another carry. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense, they're going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida State. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay. Back on the field again. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down here for this offense. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Trying to extend the play. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He'll pitch it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back. It's awesome. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Snags the quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. And he'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's awesome. And looking for a big play here. Catch.
2nd down.
Inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the... the way down to the...
Timeout by the offense.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And that is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game. Still losing by 11. The Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
At the 34. 2nd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They'll run the option. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
To the air. It's awesome. Finds his man. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Handoff to the back. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Gain of 6.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Pitch play to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He'll toss it to the back.
The pass on 3rd down towards the back is incomplete. Coming up, 4th down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
2nd down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. And that run produces a decent gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking right. This one caught. Tough running there. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And the Knowles offense is on the move now. And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Catch made over the middle.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff as he try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finding some room at the 25. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Offense facing second and goal.
Let's go. Ready, go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida State. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll ride the back again here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to throw. It's awesome. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a... at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Ready up.
The offense really clicking here.
Here we go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So, wow, this is a lopsided loss that leaves them with a lot of explaining to do, Kurt, but also they got to get back and solve some problems in a hurry.
Yeah, I think this one caught both of us by surprise. We thought it was going to be a lot closer, but one team dominated, and the other couldn't find a way to get back into it in the second half. Plain and simple.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.